Here postgame with Mulerider head baseball coach Justin Pettigrew. And coach, an absolutely huge win here in the Central Super Regional opener, 8-7 victors over Augustana. And before we get anything specific, just your overall thoughts on the victory tonight.
Man, just electric atmosphere. First off, people in Magnolia and from all over the place coming to support the Muleriders. It was great. We gave them a lot to cheer about. Tonight. We started off a little rough. Jeremy didn't have his best stuff and got in a hole. But obviously, our guys are fighters. Made the comment on the radio that if you look up the definition of a fighter, that team out there is going to be right there with a picture next to that, definition. So we knew what we were getting into. They're a great club. Offensively, they're really good on the mound, do a good job base running as well. But when you get down to 16 teams, that's what you're going to face. And we were up for the challenge. Luckily, Jeremy did a good job of extended the game for us. We did a good job of knocking their starter out, and then having an opportunity to extend and the big knock late in the game to give us the lead.
Coach, you talk about Adorno. Obviously, you tossed the ball to your ace here in the opener. He goes 7 innings for you. Obviously, ran into a little bit of trouble there early. They scored 3 in the first, add another one in the second. But he really started to lock in there through those middle innings. His pitch count was low once he got past that first inning, and he was able to get you 7. And then you hand the ball to Santos Sosa for 2 innings. Just talk a little bit about those two guys and their efforts on the hill tonight.
Man, Jeremy's grind tonight. Just the fact that, like you said, gave up 4 in the first 2 and didn't know what we were going to get out of him. Didn't know if we were going to have to go to somebody in the third or what. But to look up and be able to get 7 innings out of him, especially on a weekend series, that's basically what this is getting in their bullpen on Friday night early. And Jeremy being able to go deep in the game and then be able to flip it over to Santos and let Sosa go for those 2 innings, and he was lights out.
Coach, when you look at your offensive numbers, 6 hits for you tonight, but it seemed like every one of them was just in a big moment, a big hit for you. You talk about being able to knock their starter out early. Ryan Jarris came in with just 14 walks issued this season. He gave up 4, and that really kind of helped you guys there, able to scratch 3 in the first, or two in the first, added 3 more in the second. Just talk a little bit about your offensive performance and obviously the big hit by Connor Allen there.
Our offense is, we want to be able to score runs, whether it's by walks or hits or base running or whatever it is. The definition of offense isn't just hitting. And so that was big for us to be able to get some walks, steal a bag here, on the delay steal late in the game. But nickel with the big blow early, to really get us going again. We're down 3-0. All of a sudden, it's a 2-run home run. We're right back in it. And then being able to get the timely hits that we needed. Riley there late with the delay steal to get to second, dirt ball to get to third, and then nickel just putting the ball in play deep to center and getting another RBI and just continuing to move runners was huge for us. That set the table for Connor to do his thing and got off a great swing. That guy had been throwing good breaking balls down in the zone. We were fishing a little bit at him, but Connor got one up in the zone, got off a great swing, and man, then the crowd went nuts.
Coach, 45 wins. We know what win 46 would do for you. What's the mindset? I guess what'd you tell your team there at the end going into Saturday?
It sounds cliche, but it's nothing any different. We were focused on 6 o'clock tonight. I told them go eat, enjoy your time with your family, your friends, whatever it is. As soon as you get back to the dorms or the apartments, start focusing on what we're going to do tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And that's where our focus has been all year. 1 game at a time, really 1 pitch, 1 out, 1 inning at a time, and just making sure that everybody in that dugout and everybody involved is going to do their job at a high level and make sure that the energy and the focus is where it needs to be, and we'll be ready at 2 o'clock for sure.
Coach, once again, congrats on the win, and we're looking forward to Saturday.
Thanks a lot. You guys have a good night.